Today is our last day in Thailand, and so we're going to tell you about the three different places we went to. We went to Bangkok, Phuket, and Bali, Indonesia. And so I'm here with my beautiful girlfriend May.
Hi.
And so May, out
Uh,
of the three places we went, which one was your favorite?
Bali?
Oh yeah, Bali was your favorite?
Yeah.
Why was Bali your favorite?
Um, like Bali temple, and then Bali is look like my grandma's city, like natural
Okay.
beauty.
hmm
Yeah.
So for me, I would say Bali was my second favorite, and so Bali was your number one. And so out of Bangkok and Phuket, which one would be your number two?
Phuket.
Okay, Phuket was your number two.
Yeah.
And why was Phuket your number two?
I like beach and the ocean.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why. And number two.
okay. For me, I actually don't like Phuket, and so it's my number three. And so Bangkok is your number three.
No.
Okay, so you don't like Bangkok. Tell
Yeah.
people why you don't like Bangkok.
For me,
Okay.
like Bangkok is a big city.
Mhm.
I don't like big city and too noisy, too busy, and
Okay.
everything. So I don't like the big city.
Mhm.
That's why I don't choose Bangkok.
Okay. And so, for me, I actually love Bangkok. It's my
Yeah.
Okay. And so, for Bali, Indonesia, what do you think people should know before they go to Bali?
Ocean,
Mm-hmm.
like natural,
Yeah.
like temple is really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say for me that I really love the temples in Bali. I mean, we saw monkeys there, and then we went to the water temple. That was a really great experience. But I would say everything else about Bali, I didn't really like or care about. To me, since it's Indonesia and Indonesia is right next to the Philippines, to me, I was always thinking like, to me, Bali, I think is just like the Muslim version of the Philippines. I mean, to me, the people look the same, their language sounds the same, and it's really cheap. And it's interesting about Bali is that there's two types of Bali. Same with Phuket. There's the part where the locals live, and there's the part where all the tourists live. And for both, we stayed with the locals, and it was a really interesting experience. And I like how the locals live a lot more than how the tourists live. And I will say my biggest disappointment for Bali was the food, because in my city there's an Indonesian restaurant, one of my favorites, and that restaurant is way better than all the restaurants we went to in Bali. What do you think about the food in Bali?
Zero. I
Yeah.
don't like local
Mhm.
food.
Yeah.
No, I don't like. And then the tourist place restaurant
Just okay.
it's better
Yeah.
in local food.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But even I would say the worst meal we had on our trip was that first night in Bali. I don't know what food you got, but that was horrible.
Grab delivery. Yes,
Yeah.
food. Really.
Yeah, we got it on Grab, which is like Uber in Asia. So in Asia they don't have Uber, they use Grab. And so everything that Uber has, Grab has over here. And what I will say is good about Bali is that it was the cheapest place on our trip, because we went on the water temple was how far? Like almost 2 hours?
Yeah, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, and it was less than $30, which is a really great price. And I would say everything is really cheap. It's too what? Oh, yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, you got car sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny. But Bali is really cheap, and their currency it goes something like this. So like, their biggest bill is 100,000, and that is worth about $7 US. And so you'll see some really absurd prices. So we go to a restaurant and we'd spend what, like 100, 200,000 on a meal. But in reality, that's only like what, $15.
But no, too much.
Mhm.
Curry and seafood.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I miss my lamb curry.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So would you want to go back to Bali?
No, I don't want to go back.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then next, let's talk about Phuket. So you like the beach,
Yeah,
and what else do you like about
and then
Phuket?
seafood really fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, more cheap
Mhm.
in Phuket.
Yeah.
Bangkok is expensive.
Mhm.
Seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say what I liked about Phuket, by far my favorite thing, was the elephant sanctuary. That was really an amazing experience. Something I've been wanting to do for years. We got to. I'll be right back.
Sorry. This is my Thailand. Sorry.
We got to spend all day with elephants, and so we got to bathe them and feed them, and just it was a really great and amazing experience. Only I think $35 as well. And they told us that riding elephants is actually not good for them. And if you want to do that in Thailand, we did see a place where you could do that in Thailand. And so, is there anything you didn't like about Phuket?
Oh, no, I don't have.
Oh, really? So would you want to go to Phuket again?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Wow, I'm surprised. So, Phuket and Bali are both known for their beaches. Which beach did you like more?
But not too different.
Oh, they're pretty similar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I don't really like the beach, so.
That's why we're fighting. I like beach. Like ocean water.
Yeah.
You don't like fighting.
And then you said Bangkok is number 3 for you. Is there anything you do
No,
like?
no, I don't choose
Okay.
number 3 in Bangkok.
Is there anything that you do like about Bangkok? Yeah. Yeah, I would say like what I love about Bangkok is the food is amazing. Actually, one of my favorite things to do in Bangkok is you wake up and you just walk down the street and there's food everywhere and it's all really cheap and you just buy anything and everything that looks interesting. And right now I'm in Chinatown, and so it's a completely different type of food. It's all Chinese food, and they have stuff like bird's nest soup that I still need to try today, and shark fin soup and all sorts of interesting stuff. And then over there, if you go downtown and everything else, that's more Thai centric. But I love Bangkok. Like, the city has so many temples. I've been to probably 20 temples since I've been here. I mean, she doesn't like temples too much.
Yeah, because no, I'm a Buddhism. Like Aksha Temple is this is all same. That's why not amusing for me. That's why I don't want to go.
Well, it's really amazing.
My country's temple and pagoda is more beauty, no entry fee. Free. Yeah.
And so, do you think everyone should go to Myanmar?
Not right now.
Yeah, I'll go to Myanmar maybe in a few years.
Next, maybe I think so. My country are next 2 years. So,
Okay.
but right now it's not too big. But so low business because of war. So
Yeah.
that's why everything expensive. So no foreign, no tour.
Yeah. And so some temples I recommend everyone should go to in Bangkok. Yesterday I went to the crocodile temple. That was pretty cool. They had 4 crocodiles there. And I recommend everyone go to the temple on the mount. That one was pretty cool. And then what was the big one called? The Buddha? The sitting Buddha?
Big Buddha?
Yeah, remember the one that was sitting? I said
I
it was
don't
my
know
favorite.
name.
Okay.
It's a Thai name. I can't speak Thai.
Yeah, that's another thing that's good to know is that in Thailand, the word for temple is Wat. W-A-T. So whenever you see Wat and then something, that means temple, something, something. But there are so many. And like yesterday, I went to a temple and Buddha looked like Elvis. That was really interesting. And like there are literally temples everywhere. There's even Chinese temples in Chinatown. And I've seen Hindu temples. And there's just so many here. And they're all just really interesting. I love the art. I love that they don't have them in America. And it's always just a really good and interesting experience for me. And you should go with someone that is Buddhist, because the first time I went, I didn't even know what to do. So what do you think? Do you think everyone should visit a temple when they come to Thailand?
don't know. It's like some Christian people is they don't want to go. Or I don't know. So no, it's a religion.
Well, I think you should go. It's not even about praying. It's about like.
For me, it's like
Mhm.
it's a religion.
Yeah.
So you don't care everything like any Buddhism, Christian, blah blah blah. So you can go.
Yeah, for me, it's not about religion. To me, I like going because it's a really unique and interesting experience, and you get to see the culture. And especially if you go with someone who is Buddhist, they can explain everything. Because I remember the first time I went to a temple, I looked around, I was like, what do I do here? And so you explained everything, but I honestly really love Bangkok. I would consider moving here if I had the opportunity when I'm older. And and what's interesting to me is because I wanted to come to Thailand to see what all the hype is about, and I know what it's about. Thailand is amazing, and I know we still have to come back because we need to go to Chiang Mai.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, and you said Pai.
Maybe, but
well, we'll come back
my
in a few
plan
years.
is like Vienna.
Yeah.
Vienna is big, three big cities.
Yeah.
So we need to more long time. Yeah, that's why maybe Chiang Mai is not.
Okay. And so, what do you think people should know before they come to Thailand?
Like I don't wanna. Thai or Bangkok. Thai is not everywhere. Maybe I don't like Bangkok, but tourist places like more city here to Bangkok for business and then for fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's too much bar, club, like.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Okay. That's another thing I forgot to say is that what really surprised me is that when we went to Phuket, I felt like there were more Russians there than Thai people. I mean, Russians were everywhere.
Russian is everywhere. I had been in Cambodia. I saw Russian people.
Okay.
Like in Cambodia.
Was there a lot just like in Phuket?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Phuket is more.
Okay. All right. Well. Oh, another pro tip: everyone should download Bolt in Thailand because it's about half the price of Grab.
Yeah. It's really just see right, but they say like 400, 500, but we are in a Bolt like 200. So I have sometimes more.
Yeah.
Really just see.
And I'm gonna tell you another pro tip. I want you to quote this when you're in Thailand. Whenever a tuk-tuk driver says, or whenever they give you a price, you say this line to them. My friend told me 100. And with tuk-tuk drivers, you can go to multiple locations too. Yesterday, he took me to I think 3 different temples, only 100 baht. And originally they said, blah, 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 we had a holiday, blah, 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 300, 400. I said, my friend told me 100, and he's like, oh, all right, fine.
In Thai, in Bangkok, like, too much, or people is looking for me.
Yeah.
So that's why, liar, to lie, talk.
Yeah. Still not as much as the Philippines, though. And when you go to Manila, there are scams everywhere. And what I will also say is that I felt totally safe in Thailand and Bali. I never felt like I was in danger one time. And the city is really clean too. Like I've seen only, I think 3 cockroaches in Bangkok, or in Thailand in general. And I saw only 1 in Bali. So that's much cleaner than the Philippines, where I saw hundreds. There was even 1 in my hair. Pretty crazy. And and I really like Thailand. I think everyone should come here. Bali, I think it's okay. It's okay.
Bali, I like more Bali because they, Bali, Indonesian, This is really good, no lime and kind. Kind is no, not everywhere Thai. Like in Bangkok, people is too much lime, and then every gay boy all looking for money, and they want to fighting, and they is really not really not fast.
Yeah.
Fast. I like Indonesian and Cambodian people. This is good. Not like for example, remember water temper in Garba?
Yeah.
Like he said, what, how much?
400,000. Yeah.
But in the grad it's more, so it's not lime.
Yeah. And so last thing I will say is, I love Bangkok because I feel like I would never get bored here. There's always something to do. Just walking, so many places to explore, so many malls. I love the malls here. So much great food too. I'm always just blown away by every time we go somewhere. There's something new to try, and it's almost always really good. And is there anything else you want to tell the people before we go?
Before we go, what?
Yeah, before the video's over, what do you want to say to them?
I don't like Bangkok.
Yeah, they know. Yeah.